Are you ready to upgrade your setup with the sharpest, most vibrant displays on the market? 2025 has brought some incredible advancements in 4K monitor technology, offering stunning visuals, top-tier performance, and features that will take your gaming, editing, or productivity to the next level. But which one should you choose? In this video, we're breaking down the best 4K monitors of 2025, covering everything from budget-friendly options to premium picks for serious professionals. Let's dive in and find the perfect monitor for you. Number 5. Gigabyte M32 UC. The Gigabyte M32 UC curved gaming display is a complete solution that is suitable for multi-platform players. It not only supports 4K gaming at 144Hz, but it also supports HDR400 and has just enough curve for an immersive experience. There are also plenty of ports and excellent color gamut coverage, but we had to fiddle with the settings to make the colors pop. It also has most of the features you'd expect, such as a USB-C connector, though it doesn't provide enough power to charge a laptop, an HDMI 2.1 port for 4K gaming at 120Hz with next-gen consoles, and KVM for people who wish to connect multiple sources. Multi-platform gamers seeking for a high-performance 32-inch 4K gaming monitor with a 144Hz frame rate, HDR400, a fair number of ports, and other useful features will find the Gigabyte M32 UC to be very appealing. At first appearance, there's a lot to like about the way Gigabyte created the M32 UC. The two-part stand assembly is simple to assemble from the base to the neck. Outside of the back metal plate that clamps to the stand neck, the display frame has a plastic feel to it, which is surprising given the pricing. The port slate is positioned downward on the back of the display to provide it a sleek, unobtrusive appearance that complements the all-black style. 2 HDMI 2.1 ports and 1 DisplayPort 1.4 port are available. This implies that, in addition to connecting the M32 UC to a game PC via DisplayPort, the other 2 HDMI ports can be utilized with both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. There are 3 USB 3.2 downstream ports and 1 3.2 upstream port, in addition to the 3 video-in connectors. The ports are completed with a 3.5mm earphone connector, which will undoubtedly be required due to the poor quality of the external speakers. Aside from concerns with overall volume, poor midtones and crackling bass contribute to the overall ineffectiveness. Number 4. Benki W321C Photo View. Concerning the Benki W321C Photo View, this UHD picture editing display is more than just the ideal combination of 4K resolution and 32-inch panel size. It's also improved in terms of performance, usability, and features. It has a color gamut that covers 99% of the Adobe RGB color space and 95% of the DCI-P3 color space. That is exactly what you require if you work in cinematography or photography. This is in addition to other capabilities such as Delta E2 color accuracy in Adobe RGB and SARGB, as well as HDR10 and HLG support. We also discovered that the SW321C contains all of the necessary components to ensure that your prints match the image you see on screen. This is one of the best 4K monitors for photo editing you'll find, and the best part is that it's less expensive than the others. A variety of innovative technologies boost Benki's latest 32-inch 4K photo monitor's performance and usefulness while maintaining hard-to-beat pricing. The SW321C looks like all of Benki's current SW series monitors, with a dark gray color, an ultra-thin bezel, and an easy-to-assemble stand. The base plate is actually pretty small for a 32-inch monitor, so it doesn't take up much space on the desktop, but the screen definitely requires some movement. You require viewing space as well, but not as much as you would without this screen's highly effective anti-reflection coating. Number 3. LGO LED Flex. The LGO LED Flex is the greatest option available, especially if you want to go large and go 4K. This gaming monitor, which also functions as a TV, is ideal for productive work, especially if you require the screen real estate for multitasking. We adore the bending implementation here. It's beautifully and cleanly implemented, not to mention convenient, especially if you're switching game genres or going from gaming to work. While a 42-inch 4K display does take some muscle, we experienced butter-smooth images while playing a fast-paced game. The LG OLED Flex is not cheap, but it is a very remarkable and adaptable display that goes above and beyond a gaming monitor. Furthermore, the bending implementation is flawless. Get it if you can afford it and want to be an early adopter. Despite being heavier and taking up more room than the Xeneon Flex, it has some advantages over its competitor. It has better ergonomics because it is more adjustable. You can tilt the screen 10 degrees forward or 5 degrees back and adjust the height up to 140 m. And it has 4 Fusion Lighting-enabled RGB strips in the back for customizable ambient lighting with sound and video sync. Both just enhance your immersion, especially when gaming or watching films. Other notable design features include a large number of ports, no USB-C, but 4 HDMI 2.1 ports compensate, voice command capability, multi-view mode, and an easily accessible mouse, keyboard, headset, and microphone hub that allows you to use the same peripherals in PC and TV modes. Again, if you want to be an early adopter of bendable technology, the LG OLED Flex's auto-bending feature makes it a more elegant alternative than Corsair's offering. Number 2. Dell 2722QC. If you prefer to save money by purchasing a less feature-rich 4K monitor that still performs well, consider the Dell S2722QC. It's a step down from the Dell U2723QE, which is likewise good for productivity, but it lacks a KVM switch and has a smaller USB hub. While its single USB-C connector also supports DisplayPort Alt mode for connecting a compatible laptop, its power delivery is limited to 65 W, which is insufficient to charge power-hungry laptops while you're using them. Aside from those feature differences, it's a terrific monitor if you frequently need to share your screen with someone else because it has good ergonomics that make it easy to adapt. Its wide viewing angles ensure that the image is uniform from all sides. It outperforms the U2723QE in bright environments because to its high peak brightness and excellent reflection handling. While it lacks a dedicated SARGB mode, as does the U2723QE and colors are oversaturated, the accuracy before calibration is adequate for ordinary use. The Dell S2722Q C4K display is designed for productivity. It is an improved version of the Dell S2721QS with a revised input options, including a USB-C input that enables DisplayPort Alt mode with power delivery. This means you can connect your laptop to display an image while also charging it. It contains a few extra productivity features, such as picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture modes, which allow you to connect 2 devices at once and view them both on screen, which is useful if you work from home and have both a work and personal computer. The 4K resolution contributes to clear visuals and precise word clarity. It's also not the most versatile for gaming, with a 60 Hz refresh rate and HDMI 2. Number 1. Samsung Odyssey Neo G8. The Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 S32 BG85 is the greatest 4K monitor we've examined. It's the greatest pick if you require a 4K monitor for a variety of purposes such as gaming, watching movies, or browsing the web because it provides superior performance. It has exceptional picture quality because to its mini LED backlighting, which has a decent full-array local dimming capability that displays deep blacks alongside dazzling highlights. There is minimal blooming in gloomy environments, making it ideal for usage in dark rooms, and it even gets bright enough in well-lit spaces to combat glare. Although it has restricted viewing angles that make it unsuitable for screen sharing, its curved screen helps bring the edges into your frame of vision so that they don't look washed out when seated directly in front of it. It's great for competitive gaming thanks to its 240 Hz refresh rate and smooth motion handling. If you don't need the high refresh rate, choose the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7 S32 BG75, which has a lower 165 Hz refresh rate and costs less while providing comparable overall performance. The Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 S32 BG85 is the consumer market's first 4K 240 Hz monitor. It has a 1000R curve and is available alongside the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7 S32B75, a comparable monitor with a 165 Hz refresh rate. While both displays have many similarities, the G8 has a few extra advantages, such as a different screen covering,